Hi Pisces, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome today. Welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a general reading. This is a Celtic cross spread. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. The overall message from Spirit is to go deeper. Okay. Let me just put my camera down here for a second. I just wanted to show you all your cards before we got started. So, Pisces, you're regaining control of a situation that cut deep. You've moved through your fears and can now see where this issue has come from. Now isn't the time to gloss over the facts. It's time for you to face your darkest concerns and go deeper. Your situation may need to crumble before it can be renewed. Magic is called for. Spirit is saying that it's crucial to stay strong now. Sexually, it's time to reach for true communion with your partner. Financially, this is a blessed time to work with someone on a joint venture. And Pisces, it's time to release a grudge. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to sex, money, or an obsession you've been grappling with. Spirit wants you to know that you're magic. Clear out negativity to supercharge your manifesting powers. Spirit wants you to know that life goes in cycles and your life is now regenerating. Okay. Let's go through your tarot cards here. The first card that came out is the Six of Cups reversed. This card represents your current situation. So you're dealing with unfinished emotional business from the past, but in a more complicated way than simple nostalgia. When this card comes out reversed, the Six of Cups reversed, it could suggest there's difficulty letting go of old memories or people or emotional patterns, or that you're realizing that returning to the past is no longer possible or healthy. There's a sense of emotional disconnection from what once felt safe or familiar. Six of Cups is represented by Scorpio. This is a card of forgiveness, moving forward, leaving home, independence. It's a card of living in the past or stuck in the past, boredom. Some of you are letting go of the past and focusing on the future. It's a card of maturity and growing up. Some of you are completing therapy or completing counseling. Some of you are resolving childhood issues. And then what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation, you got the Temperance card. This is a major arcana card. It's represented by Sagittarius. So what's crossing you or what's challenging you is balance, patience, and emotional integration. You may be struggling to find middle ground between two extremes. But healing is available. But it requires restraint, moderation, and inner alignment. This card suggests the solution is gentle adjustment. But you may feel frustrated by how slow or subtle that process is, or how that process feels. This card is all about harmony, patience, moderation, having a balanced temperament. It's a card of peace, patience, inner calmness. It's about having another perspective, compromising, adapting, choosing the middle path, finding meaning. And then your foundation message is the Two of Swords. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. This card is saying that at the core of the situation is avoidance or emotional stalemate. This card is saying that a decision has been postponed, or you may be protecting yourself by staying emotionally neutral or detached. This avoidance likely fed into the Six of Cups reversed, refusing to fully face either the past or the present. This is Libra energy, being at an impasse. You're weighing up your options. It's a card of avoidance, sitting on the fence, being stuck in the middle or caught in the middle, being at a crossroads, blocked emotions, being torn between two relationships, having to make difficult choices or painful choices. Not able to move ahead for some of you. Stressful. There's hidden information. Action is needed. You're not able to see the truth. Let's just keep going. And then your fourth card is the Magician. This is a major arcana. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. So recently, you experienced a period of personal power, initiative, or manifestation. Maybe you believed you could control or shape the outcome, or you tried to make something work through willpower alone. But now this contrasts with the current sense of uncertainty and emotional blockage. The Magician is all about willpower, wisdom, power, action, desire, taking inspired action, potential, being resourceful, having the ability. It's a card of charisma and magnetism, using logic, using your intellect. And then your immediate future, what's likely to happen very soon in your life. You have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So this suggests misalignment in collaboration or a lack of support. This is what's likely to happen very soon in your life. So you're getting a heads up here from Spirit. This is Capricorn energy. So others may not be meeting you halfway, is what this card is saying. Or you feel unseen or undervalued or out of sync with either a team or a relationship. So the immediate future is asking you to reassess who you're building with and why. This card reverse is talking about a lack of teamwork, group conflict, competition, disharmony, misalignment, feeling like you're working alone. It's a card of apathy. Not learning from mistakes, unwillingness to learn, a lack of growth, no motivation, no dedication, no determination, no goals. It's a card that can represent the ego. And then the outcome that you desire most in your situation is the Ace of Swords reversed. What you want most, Pisces, is clarity, but you're struggling to access it. You want the truth without confrontation, or you want peace without fully speaking your truth. This shows a desire to avoid harsh realizations, even though clarity is necessary. The outcome that you desire most in your situation, the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, confusion, miscommunication, lack of communication, frustration, clouded judgment, hostility. This card can represent hate triumphing over love. It could represent making the wrong decision or a lack of assertiveness. It's a card of injustice. It's a card of inner clarity, arguments, hostility. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself. Three of Swords reversed. You see yourself as healing from heartbreak. You may believe you're over it or you're actively recovering, or you're trying to forgive and forget or emotionally move on. This card shows resilience, but also the possibility of emotional suppression rather than full release. It's Libra energy. Be careful of negative self-talk. Again, this is about recovery, forgiveness, moving on, releasing pain, overcoming depression. It's also a card, it also talks about the inability to let go of pain or refusing to let go of emotions. It's a card of confusion again. For some of you, you're sharing your problems, you're getting over the worst, you're recovering from heartbreak, you're overcoming grief, sorrow, sadness. You're releasing pain, you're optimistic, it's a card of reconciliation, mental alienation, compromising. And then your environment or how others see you in your situation, you got the Fool reversed, Major Arcana. So others may see you as hesitant to take a leap, or maybe cautious or withdrawn, or maybe afraid to start over. There may be concern that you're stuck between wanting freedom and fearing some kind of risk. The Fool reversed. But again, Spirit is working with you with this, okay? When a card comes out reverse, it just means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. You're holding back. This is a card about apathy again. Apathy is coming up. There's a lack of hope, a lack of faith, a lack of fun. It's a card of recklessness, inconsideration, being careless, foolish, negligent, distracted, naive, gullible. And then your hopes and fears, what you hope for and or fear the most in your situation, is the Five of Pentacles. So, Pisces, you fear and expect emotional or material abandonment. There's a fear of being left out or unsupported or struggling alone. Five of Pentacles. At the same time, there may be a subconscious belief that hardship is unavoidable. This card shows vulnerability and a deep desire for reassurance. This is Taurus energy. It's about feeling abandoned. It's a card about starting again, alienation, feeling like the world is against you, insecurity. It's a card of hardship and loss is coming up again, a fear of loss, isolation, struggle. It can be a card of unemployment or temporary financial hardship, financial loss, having a lack mindset. It's a card of worry, shame, bankruptcy, Yeah, alienation and disgrace. And then your last card is the Tower. This is a major arcana card. This card represents the outcome if all is to remain as is. Spirit is saying if the situation continues unchanged, a sudden, unavoidable shakeup will occur. Illusions collapse, or avoidance is no longer possible. It doesn't have to be negative. The Tower clears what is unstable so something real can be built, but it will be disruptive. This is a card of conflict, destruction, trauma, sudden change, chaos. This is a card of confusion again. It's a card of loss again. Unexpected sudden change, having a revelation, a sudden upheaval, an awakening. You have been avoiding a difficult emotional truth, or you're trying to heal without fully addressing the root. And you're wanting clarity without confrontation. Temperance says healing is possible, but only through honesty and balance. The Tower warns that if you don't choose change consciously, then change will choose you. This is a moment of awakening, not punishment, but it requires courage. So that is your reading. I hope you received some guidance there, Pisces. Thank you for letting me channel these messages today. Take good care. I'll see you next time. Bye.